A question for the men. So apparently we got a SmugAlana video. Shout out to Discord because that's where this came from. Cnon was like, yo, KhunShawn, gotta check this out. So let's go ahead and check it out. A question for the men. W intro.
Let's see.
Ooh, Chad.
You lead news to your girl when you stop
Seeing them. Me personally, I have
done this, right? I used to have like a collection of NSFW of people that I know, and I just deleted it. But like personally, I would not be surprised if a lot of guys said no. But yeah, I personally have.
Chad, do you delete nudes of girls when you stop seeing them? Yes or no? Answer honestly. I'm gonna put the blinds up because the fucking sun.
The sun. A lot of people saying yes. I'm surprised, honestly. I thought more people would have said no.
Ow!
I'm surprised. More people said yes.
I pinched my finger.
Yeah.
Me personally, I have. I deleted
Jesus,
them. Yeah. Like, I deleted them. But that don't mean sometimes I don't go back and look at the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. You know what I'm saying?
Actually really hurts.
You guys are getting nudes? Damn, that guy's not. Sex is you.
Oh, fuck. I pinched my fucking finger.
You'll be alright, Alana. Stop being a little
baby. Yeah,
Seeing
pinch your
what the
finger.
chat say. Yes, yes, yes. I see girls. Don't get nudes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Anyone who says no is a freak. Okay, question. If you stop seeing them, how long does it take for you to delete the nudes?
So me personally, I don't even save them, to be honest. Like
It's I used to.
but yeah, I don't save them. So like
You just go back into like the messages and stuff and check them out.
Like a month, 2? I think there's like a grace period. If you
A
like,
grace period is crazy. A grace period is crazy.
immediately, right away. Damn, you guys are powerful. My chat is a powerful. Next time I think about them, okay, that's smart. Immediately. Within the day, hatred, 2 weeks. I think there's a certain grace period where it's okay to keep them for a little bit.
let me hear why.
Was she heard me when I
Why,
went to see
bro?
her? Well, some people like hate FAP, don't they? That's a thing.
Huh?
Right?
That's a thing. Y'all do that. Y'all hate
Yeah.
you hate them so you're fat.
Interacting with women,
That's the
girls.
thing.
Okay, hold on. What if it's a boy, chat? Okay, replace girl with boy. Come on.
That's kind of crazy.
If you're gay G, you count.
And
Okay.
if you gay, you count, bro. Shout out to all the gay people.
Assume chat gets nudes.
Shout out to all the gay people.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people who are chronically online that talk to little fucking e-kittens and e-girls.
These kittens is crazy.
Hate fapping is beta behavior. No, I totally agree. I think that like,
Hate fapping is crazy.
fapping is cringe.
I ain't
but,
never heard
I mean,
of that.
some people do it.
Those two are wild.
Yeah.
No idea.
No judgment. I'm just saying.
I mean,
A little
This
judgment.
sounds like judgment to me.
she's like, no judgment. You're weird.
Is it though? Yeah, because it
It
means
is
that you're
weird.
not over her. Go fap to some hot like porn model or something. I don't fucking know. Go look at some free porn.
I mean, I
But if they die, do you delete them then?
Well, I've been in this situation where my ex has passed away, and like I said, I don't save them, so yeah, I did delete them. But you know, it's sad if you go and you do it again. Like,
I don't think I could do it personally. Like, even though I
miss the memories of being with her and being with her sexually. It's like
it's not really something that I personally do.
and I
wouldn't even advise them to do that. Like, they passed away and like, you know them. Like, it's different if it's your favorite porn star and they pass away. Like, even doing that might, that's a tribute. You know what I'm saying? That's what I met you type of fap type. You know what I'm saying? Like, for it, like a loved one. I don't know about that one,
bro, that's kind of deep, my G.
Ooh, that's a
Kinda deep.
philosophical question right there.
I don't know about
Chad,
philosophical.
What if you loved her a lot and she died? That's really sad, but
Yeah,
I
it's
can
sad,
understand
and I
that.
wouldn't do it. So no, that's worse.
Damn,
That's worse. Like, you miss them so much, but then you start fat, like, bro, because that's like a mental thing to try and do that. Like, I don't think you could do that. That's hard.
I can't even put myself in those shoes.
I've been in those shoes. I'm tired not to do.
If I was a boy, and my girlfriend died, and I was really sad, and I miss her.
Why do you have to put yourself in the position of a guy? Why can't you just be a girl and be like, yeah, my boyfriend? Like, what the hell? You don't even know what it's like to be a dude.
Bro, what the hell?
Alana?
Because on the other hand, she's dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm being so blunt. But like on the other hand, like
I mean, this is a
like,
not
okay,
real scenario.
I'm with someone. I died. My ghost is looking at them, and they still have my nudes in their photo gallery.
Okay, let me hear it.
I wouldn't be mad if I was a ghost.
Cool.
I would not be mad.
Cool.
Genuinely,
W Alana.
So.
W Alana, bro.
Yeah, like a wife or a girlfriend that was like you really serious with her or something.
Bro, why did I get sent this video?
I don't know. If he deletes them, I would be like, okay, that kind of stings, but at the same time, I understand. Does that make sense?
This is the most girl thing I've heard her say.
Something like, you know, I'm a ghost and like I can understand this.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm glad she's aware about how weird it is.
Is like, I don't know.
Bro, Alana must be
I
protected.
really keep non-sexual pictures.
She's funny.
Oh no, I completely understand that. I'm talking about like news. This is like a, you know, like
yeah,
a
it's just sexual. Just
you
nudes.
Fap to it, but keep it as a memento. Aw, that's so sad in a weird way.
Bro, that's weird. Like you keeping the naked pictures. I mean, you know, I'm personally like, I am fine with human nature, right? I am fine with being naked. Me personally, like, if I was not on camera, bro, I would probably be naked type shit. Like, and I'm not even a nudist, but I'm fine with who I am as a person. And I'm fine with other people if they show their body. I personally don't care. But it's like the nude photos and they're passed away. I don't know. But you're not fapping to it. You just like miss their body, which I mean, if you're missing their body, that's pretty deep. Like legitimately, like if you're not missing it for sexual gratification, but it's like I miss like just holding them. I miss the warmth of them. I miss, you know, feeling their hair, you know, like deep shit. You know, it's kind of sad. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
What if you keep them for use in case you have a random dream to get whatever feelings you had about them in your dream out of your system?
That's a very specific what if, Anon, and I think you're telling on yourself. Asking for a friend,
that's
headass.
fair. Asking the real questions, chat. The question is, if you get a new partner, would you want to keep the nudes of the late partner?
No.
No, see, if I was
Absolutely
a ghost,
not.
again, I'm like assuming this is like me, like, you know, ghostly Lana.
Absolutely not.
You know, hovering over someone, and I'm like, you're with someone else after I died. I wouldn't want you to keep nudes of me when you're with another woman.
You're not
See, that's
moved,
like
you haven't
bad,
moved on.
I think.
You got attachment issues, dog.
Yeah, I think that would make her upset, and that would make me upset.
Damn, not Ghost Alana upset.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. You're allowed to be a grieving widow and like get with someone else and say like, you know, I used to love her a lot, you know?
That's okay.
And the woman in the relationship should be able to understand.
Yeah, and
that,
if she doesn't, she's crazy.
See, that's so difficult though. Like, I don't know, if your wife died, for example, and then you get with someone else after, not too soon, obviously, because that would be really weird.
You know, I'm the type to say, if you're gonna date somebody, you know, at least be over your ex, at least moved on. And if you still have photos of them, then maybe you haven't moved on yet. And so, like, trying to date somebody else is gonna make it a bit tricky, especially if it was recent.
Weird, in my opinion. It's such an awkward position.
No,
man.
for real. Just delete the nudes.
If I got married and my wife died, I'd probably never get remarried. I mean, you never know.
Other people do. You might find love somewhere else. You never know. Like,
wait, serious question. If you're a sentient ghost, would you be okay with your SO dating someone else? I feel like it depends on the situation. If it's been like, I don't know, years or months,
What? Bro,
like,
you're dead.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Do you know how if you cook a steak, you have to leave it alone for the equal amount of time that you've been like cooking the steak?
Yeah, you gotta let it rest.
I think that kind of the same rule applies for like.
That's funny. She's using steak as a comparison.
For like 20 years, I think there's like a cool down period where like you probably shouldn't get with someone for a while.
Yeah, for a long time,
like,
bro.
If it's like within months and you were like together for like 10, 15 years, it's like.
That's crazy. Unless you can move on quick. If you can move on quick, cool.
It's like for the better, you know? Yeah, you gotta let the meat rest.
Yeah, let the meat rest. Pause.
I don't know, man. man.
Let the meat rest.
Cool down. I need to bust the nut. Oh,
For
shut
real.
up.
For
You know
real. You
what
trying
I
to nut, dog?
meant. Yeah, you're supposed to let the steak rest before you're cutting into it, because
Yeah.
otherwise the juices all get out, right? Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship with someone for like 15 years, I think it depends on the situation. You can't just like if I was a ghost, I'd be mad. I'd be like, what the fuck? You're like with them after like 3 days? What the fuck is wrong with you? That means like you have a problem.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, it depends on each person, right? At the end of the day, to each his own. Everybody moves on from like relationships and breakups at a different pace. Like some people, they could break up and then they'll be with somebody else literally like the next day. Other people, it takes weeks. And for some people, they probably don't want to date until they figured out their own issues, especially if it was like
A breakup where they initiated.
maybe they're not ready for somebody else. They're like, yeah, let me just figure my own shit out. So yeah, to each his own. But yeah, I would say if you've been with somebody for a long time and you break up, delete the nudes. Personally,
Hey, you do what you want, huh?
Hello, Mr. Widow. I know your wife of 20 years died recently, but consider this: when you cook a steak and it's all hot and stuff, you can't just cut into it immediately. You gotta
let the meat rest.
Bro, my analogy is perfect. Suck my nuts.
I mean, it's an alright analogy.
My analogy is amazing. You guys are coping.
It's alright. Comparing relationships to steak is kind of
What
wild.
I'm trying to put the analogy to, the metaphor, is that you have to have a cool down period for grieving.
Yes.
If you're jumping straight into a relationship like that, there's a problem.
And we're talking about relationships. We're not talking about like you get somebody just to, mess around and have fun with
to like
sexually,
take a minute and that relationship is gonna be fucked.
I get what she's saying. I'm picking up what she's putting down.
You don't understand, Alana? I need to get with that stripper named Destiny after my wife died.
Oh boy.
I think you
not
could,
Destiny.
but that's
not Destiny.
That's a problem.
For real. Why didn't you get with Candy?
Sex? Oh, we watched a documentary on legal prostitutes in a town in Vegas.
Oh yeah?
And they said they sometimes have sex with widows because they need to like therapeutically make them feel better about having sex with a woman after they widow. Cause like there's like a psychological barrier if like they pass.
Yikes, bro. Yikes. You know what? Shout out to sex workers because they really be keeping people from going off the deep end. So yeah, you guys are definitely valued for the oldest profession in the world.
And them having sex and feeling bad, they might like start crying or something. You know,
man, not crying during sex.
Like a prostitute, I guess, would understand.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But this whole situation sounds terrible.
I waited like a year and a half after my dad passed. It depends on how you grieve, honestly. Oh, my aunt, her first husband died of cancer.
That's terrible.
And I think it took her like 2-3 years. And it was also a big factor because she couldn't support 2 kids.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she couldn't support a kid by herself. Yeah, and then she had a child with the new dad.
Damn, that guy got trapped, to be honest.
My 2 cousins didn't know they were like half cousins because my aunt raised them up until like age 8 or 9 because they were born so close together. They thought they were like...
Oh yeah, he definitely was an anchor.
They thought they were not half
definitely
cousins.
Was an anchor.
Or half brother.
Ladies, get a guy that supports your lifestyle. It's funny, I said this before and some idiot left a comment like, oh, he's a simp. Like bro, if you don't understand, women legitimately, when it comes to men and men, they don't get praised for having a job. Women do. Having a job is optional for a woman. For a man, you need to have a job. You need to support yourself, and you have to be supporting your family. There's no if, ands, or fits in that situation. So when I'm telling women to find a man to support their needs and their lifestyle, that doesn't mean that he's a rich guy. That means find somebody that legitimately supports your lifestyle. And if you don't understand that, well, sounds like you're not financially stable. So shut the fuck up.
Her sister, sorry, I'm confusing my words. Yeah. So prostitution is okay? It depends.
Prostitution is definitely something that should be considered not okay. That being said, prostitution in a safe manner, I think, would solve more problems than it creates. The real issue of prostitution is that it's not safe. It's not safe for the worker, and it's not safe for the people participating at all. And if there's other external factors like pimps, extortion, and shit like that, it definitely makes it a not suitable environment at all. But if this is like legal prostitution and it's safe and it's consensual, I think this will be way better for society than, say, somebody that's just going around and just doing hookup culture, right? Somebody's just swiping on Tinder, having sex with a bunch of random girls, even though that's not prostitution. I would say that's worse than legal prostitution. You're over here breaking hearts and potentially getting people infected with STDs. So yeah, I would say legal, safe prostitution is better than just hookup culture. And if you think I'm wrong, leave it in the comment section why, and I'd be interested to read it. I won't agree with it, but I'll be interested to read it.
Prostitute similar to a PTSD service animal. Very nice. Look,
Yo, that's crazy.
Like, whatever. I
mean, the comparison is there.
They also check those prostitutes for diseases all the time.
Which is
and
how they should. Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, same thing when it comes to porn stars. They get tested very frequently for diseases, which it's like people are okay with porn. You're not okay with prostitution. You're not okay with safe prostitution, but you're okay with porn. Like, bro, these things exist because there is a need. If there was no need, these things would not exist, right? So as long as they exist, have it be safe, right? Guns exist. That doesn't mean that guns in itself are terrible. It doesn't mean guns in themselves are good either, right? There's a reason why there's laws for specific things. These things need to be protected and definitely needs to be looked at by outside factors. Not every single situation is going to be completely the same. Right? So when I'm even talking about like safe prostitution, I want to make sure that this is something that the government is looking at. Because I don't want just pimps out here giving condoms to their hoes. You feel me? Because that doesn't make it any better. Because pimps obviously aren't going to have the best intention for their hoes unless they're a top pimp. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, to each his own. But at the end of the day, these things exist for a reason. And if they are safe, I think that's better than if it was just Wild West. You feel me? And potentially even better than if it didn't exist. Because you can't stop people from doing what they want to do.
Hooker. Chat, we are so off the
moral
deep end.
Support hooker. There it is.
Let me read this though. Personally, I've only gotten this from official girlfriends during the talking stages. It always felt awkward to me. I'd rather just go there and be intimate in person. Don't let out guys even still do this after high school. I'm 28. I don't have any nudes of my exes anymore. They were deleted a while ago. It just felt weird, and it was probably the right thing to do.
Yes, it's good to let it go.
Do you delete nudes or do you keep them as a collection? Do you go back
to them later
or ever? The one girlfriend that sent me nudes, I deleted them immediately before breaking up with her. It was actually part of my method to show her I was completely done with her and wanted nothing to remind me of her, because subtlety had proven at that point to be completely lost on her.
That dude is a Chad.
That's a very mature thing to do. I'm surprised.
That dude is a Chad.
What kind of maturities on Reddit?
There's some cool people on Reddit.
Alana
There's a lot of weirdos too.
Support VTuber.
Oh damn, Alana is a moral support. Damn, that's pretty based on. Usually people go to the magic.
Deleting news out of spite? Yeah, some people do that. I think that's a valid response to grieving or like getting upset.
KhunShawn is your moral support reactor.
Therapy tuber.
Therapy VTuber? Yeah, that was going to be me. I was thinking, well, I'm not thinking about it. I'm going to go to school for therapy. And I planned on stuff, but I didn't know if, I really, it's interesting, right? Like, if you talk about VTube therapy, I think a lot of VTubers legitimately need therapy, but look at their profession, bro, right? Like, I think it's important and it's necessary, and I think there should be people that do these things, right? Because, I don't think many people know what VTubing is in the therapy world. Maybe Dr. K knows, but maybe Dr. K doesn't know. And that's somebody that's always online. So yeah, I would say VTubers need therapy. And if KhunShawn has to go get the damn degree himself to fulfill his needs, then so be it.
I'm a support animal. Put a fucking hat on me. Moral support tuber.
Here you go. Moral support tuber. Is that everything? I think that's the conversation.
Can't say can't say I've ever had that thought.
I might as well subscribe
Can't
as
say
much
I've
as we
ever had
watch
that
her.
thought.
Part of the moral support army.
No.
The moral support
Alana's my moral
army.
support fox. Aww.
He's a fox.
Don't delete my 12-inch dong pic. Flaccid, obviously.
Damn.
All right, bro. That's the video. Yeah, when it comes to deleting nudes, definitely something that I would advise doing if you're trying to move on. If you're not trying to move on, keeping them will definitely keep you in some type of mental trap. That's not good for you in the long run.
But hey,
That's the opinions of the guy
on the internet.
Anyways, this is a cool video. Came from Discord, so shout out to the Discord. I appreciate you guys dropping these interesting videos. Very interesting indeed. And if you guys have more interesting videos, y'all know where to go. Link in the description. Join the Discord down below. Drop them in the video request section, and I'll check them out then. It's your boy KhunShawn, man. Hit the like button if you're new. See you guys on the next one. Be safe. Peace.